Let's get it. Let's go.
Point edge. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Spurs killing them. The Lakers are about 7, you know. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Junior Dante DiVincenzo out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's Parker in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. Marketing from long range. Unable to get that one. Well, the Spurs shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Bryant outside. Pass to Junior from deep. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs. And he hits the first of 3. Well, it's the reality of the NBA, RJ, but fans do seem to be paying closer attention, maybe more than ever, to players' off-court actions. What's your take on that?
Well, I truly believe that players are so focused not only on their games, but how they can now improve the lives of people around them and in their community. They are leaders in their community, and they are advocates, and it's because they have a platform that will allow them to make a difference.
Miss. Yeah, it's over for Memphis. Get out of here.
And he nails the third. The Jazz shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now. Covered by Junior. Inside. Here's the kid. And the power one-handed slam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Go Lakers.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Duncan. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
I knew he was wide open, but that fadeaway was cash.
Pass to the kid. Outside, Williams.
Spurs foul.
The Jazz making a switch here. Ross is checked in.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz, Terrence Ross.
Here's the kid. Off the inbound, no good. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
The Jazz have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth.
Yeah, we got the 9 seed. Let's go. Yeah, we're going to get the flippers up off that 8.
Marketing with the stuff.
Feed the interior.
We're going to get them flippers up out of here.
Out to the wing. Back to Parker. Here's Duncan. It's guarded by Marketing.
Home stretch.
From 8 feet. Duncan, no good. For Utah, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Marketing misses. Spurs shooting around 44%. Not bad. And here's Junior outside. Offensive rebound, Spurs.
Oh, yeah, we'll give him
nice
a
shot by Duncan.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Outside Ross. Pass to Markkanen. Here's the kid.
Yeah, see, Memphis lost to both of their teams.
When guys are moving the
But
ball,
the difference
sharing
is,
it makes the game
we
so
not the
much
flipper.
more fun, both as a player
Y'all put
and
one
as a
in
fan.
check, though.
Williams
Good
against
deal.
Parker.
The Lakers know how to. I told you, when the Lakers stop ball driving,
Here's Duncan.
we know how to win
And the
games.
bucket is good.
We get the right components to our team. We can beat anybody.
Easy for him now.
We can pretty much beat all the good teams anyway, if you think about it.
Here's the kid. Covered by Bryant. Here's the kid. Gets the three to fall.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
We keep this team together, we can definitely win a
Here's
championship.
Duncan. It's guarded by Markkanen.
LeBron, I bet you LeBron James don't want to leave
From
now.
deep, Junior.
Keep a team like
Doesn't
this.
go for him. So Utah will take it the other way.
He knocked down a three in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall.
It's cool.
On the wing,
Like I
Junior.
said, even if we just had D'Lo, that would be cool. D'Lo probably back next game. Actually, like LeBron, go sit your old butt down. LeBron go sit down. We'll get D'Lo back first.
Tricks to dig into.
No, because D'Lo gonna move the ball. D'Lo can shoot and everything.
Mobile one drive, a great move to get right to the cup.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, see, LeBron like to hold the ball for 15 seconds. We don't need Bron to do that. We don't need Bron to hold the ball for 12 to 15 seconds. We don't need that. The offense is fine.
Because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Yeah, no, because LeBron like to hold the ball too long. And that mess up the offense. That mess up the rhythm.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Second team.
You know, RJ, we've seen it for years. The final minute of a game can take up to 20 minutes of real time, or sometimes longer. You think that's something the league needs to look at?
Well, the league wants to look at that, but you also have to make sure that you keep the integrity of the game. If there is strategy that you can use, whether it's taking a foul or calling a timeout, you try and use it. So the league has to make sure that they find that delicate balance of flow, but also allowing people to use the rules.
We'll do a little unboxing, man.
And he makes the first.
San Antonio is dropping LeBron's Utah Jazz, and this is my league, man. Told you. LeBron get hurt.
And so he hits both.
Don't
The
matter if he
Jazz
got
have
hurt or
gotten
not.
5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Pass to Abaji. Williams on the wing. Parker defending. They get it back. Chamberlain. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Parker against Williams.
Oh,
Parker, no good.
defense.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Yeah, he got Will. He
Here
said,
we
well, not
go.
today, buddy. Yeah.
And as recovery and injury prevention goes high tech, Richard, many players are starting to wear the trackers
front line like
to
that, ain't
measure
no
the
stop,
wear
man.
and tear.
Well, look, wear and tear, at the end of the day, players have more things to their access. It doesn't matter if you're talking about medical equipment, treatment, doctors, trainers. So there's going to be wear and tear because that's professional sports, but more stuff today have been instituted to help the players recover faster.
And hopefully prolong their careers.
If they're good enough.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Utah. And Williams drops them both. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Out to the right wing.
Damn, okay.
Here's Duncan. Started by Markkanen.
Somebody got fouled. There you go. He fouled out. There you go. Good will up out of there.
And he'll try to pick up the 2 at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. The Jazz making a switch here. Bryant's checked in.
Twin Towers, homie, let's go.
First free throw is good. And the NBA last season introducing a 100 camera system that allows for a video game-like presentation with virtual angles. It's pretty cool. Video games used to chase the league. Now the league's kind of chasing the video games.
Yeah, well, this is where the future is heading. It is so cool to see all the different angles that you can now see a basketball game from. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes it exciting. And the NBA, they're doing the right thing.
And I know scouting departments are using them as evaluation tools as well.
Oh, they're always going to figure out a way to scout more and to evaluate more because it helps them when they're negotiating players' contracts.
Poke loose. Oh, stolen by Junior. From deep three-point range. The kid with a rebound.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Pass to Duncan. Now Bryant. And now the Jazz on the run in transition.
Spurs.
It's okay.
Tony Parker. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Oh, stolen by Junior.
They've gotten pretty solid ball here in the second half. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Pass to Bogdanovic. Parker against Williams. Here's the kid. Fires the three. That shot, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Parker finds Bryant. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Here's the kid. Covered by Bryant. Back to Williams. Outside Bogdanovic. Well, we've seen coaches' challenges introduced to the NBA. I think they've been great. What's your take, RJ?
Well, the league does a really good job of working with the replay center in Secaucus, but there's one tweak. If you win your challenge, I feel like you should get a second. That's just in my opinion.
Man, I agree 100%. Junior outside. 6 to shoot. And here's Bryant outside. And Bryant pulls it down.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Williams. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
David Robinson. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Utah. Darren Williams. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
Let's go. Spurs got this locked up.
And the second free throw is good. San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Junior outside. On the wing, Bryant. Back to Junior.
Oh, good pass.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Williams against Parker. Williams passes to Bryant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, good whistle there.
15 foul. Shooting for Utah, Thomas Bryant. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. A line change here for San Antonio.
Shout to the one.
And both free throws good for Bryant. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Pass to McDermott. 1:46 left to play in the fourth quarter. And here's Vassell. 5 on the clock. Fires, high post. Rebound, Utah.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
So with this win, they'll end this season series dead even at 2 wins apiece.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Junior.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Let's go.
First one falls for him. He's off on the second. Utah's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Horton Tucker.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0
It
for
don't
4.
matter at this point, because guess what? They're going to win the game.
Vassell, right side.
But there was nothing.
$11 feet out. No good. A bit long that time. Here's Utah. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. DiVincenzo against Ross. From the arc. On target from range.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Outside, DiVincenzo. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. For the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Well, shout out to the Spurs, man. Playing great team ball. Oh, LeBron had sprained left elbow. Dang, at no point. That's tough. That is tough. So I guess we'll do the Suns versus the Timberwolves. We'll see how this goes. Let me see. So Minnesota, okay, Lakers, okay. Ooh, it's kind of ugly. Oh, so New Orleans. So this is, oh man, it's ugly. I think the point Rivers is the best to get that third seed. But like I said, let's check this game out, chat. You got Richie Dove's team versus the Suns.
Which NBA team drafted Kawhi Leonard?
Ooh, this is a good one. Was it the Clippers, the Pacers, the Spurs, or the Raptors? We won a couple titles with those teams. Let's see if we can do it this year. But who drafted him?
That's the Pacers, motherfucker.
And if you guess the Pacers, then you just earn yourself some more BC.
UK Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Captain clutches out there with Garnett. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Porter. And it's Lowry in at the point. And for the Suns, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Scott. And it's Hill in at the small forward position. Now here's Booker. Really struggled in their loss against Utah. And there's the pass to Scott. It's back to Hill. Here's Paul. The rebound by Garnett. Lets it go with the three. Captain clutch, no good. So for the Timberwolves, their last game will win against the Kings.
Yeah,
felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Yeah, and talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Porter kicks to Love. Passes it to Captain Clutch. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Way to play and attack mode and get to the line.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
He doesn't get the second one.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now here's Paul. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Scott can't get it to go. Here's Minnesota. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Here's Captain Clutch. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Now here's Garnett. That gives them the lead.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Timberwolves foul. Karl Anthony Towns. First personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for Phoenix, Devin Booker. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And Devin Booker's impact on the game stretching far beyond just his elite ability to put the ball in the hole.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Porter passes to Towns. Over Scott. Garnett. He can't get it to go. The Suns go the other way with it. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Now, so anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
And taken away by Paul. To end the cold streak. KD can't get it to go.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Porter against Paul. Porter passes to Towns. Over Hill. Garnett trying to break loose. It's good on the putback.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Wow, we're getting close to the playoffs now, and I got to believe, Brent, there's a big difference between playing in the regular season and the postseason.
Oh, man, that intensity ramp up, Kevin, is something else. And round by round, you get more and more attention to it. The matchups become more and more significant. It is an awesome feeling and a privilege to have an opportunity to play in the postseason in this league.
That's right, Suns fans. Time to make some noise for your Suns dancers.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Porter against Booker. And the wide open shot from Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing. Timberwolves leading by 3. Driving to the basket. Captain Clutch, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Durant trying to end the drought. That's it. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Much stronger player now is KD, and that time powered through the contact.
Outside Porter. Lowry against Paul. Pass to Captain Clutch.
We still missed it.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Paul looking around.
Here's Devin Booker, wide open.
Booker's such a good spot-up shooter, but when he gets on the move and he has that kind of deft touch, that's a pretty soft floater.
Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long.
Oh, Rich still missed it.
An IQ that's going to keep him on the floor.
Just a team on the floor.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting. If you're struggling this bad, it's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Oh, no, it's over. He said, guess what? He's too little. Oh, no. Pump fake. Oh, fundamentals. He did too much. Oh, goodness.
Captain Clutch has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Rich just said, shut up. Oh, no, at least I got the rebound.
Scott's got 6 rebounds in the game.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Give it to Devin Booker. Rich still going to Devin Booker. Uh-oh, Grant Hill in the post. Kevin Porter trying to guard Uncle Grant. Oh, no. You see, I can pass the rock too. You know that?
Make that lead pass with perfect timing.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
Well, they had the home fans worried for a little bit. I know that.
Shout out to the 2. What's up?
All right, Suns fans, here come your Suns dancers.
Some changes for Phoenix. Cam Burks is checked in for Durant. Fultz comes in for Booker. And it's Rose in for Chris Paul. And then for Minnesota, Gobert, he's checked in for Towns. Kyle Anderson comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Kevin Porter. Now here's Edwards. He had
Oh,
an 18-point
good
outing
defense.
in the last game
Damn.
against the Kings in Sacramento.
Defensive mindset tonight was huge.
That's
He was a
buckets.
real pest
Damn.
coming up with all those steals and had great activity.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
So much good energy and flow tonight. And that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
First one falls for him. Phoenix making some changes. Porter comes in for Scott, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Grant Hill. Little, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And both free throws good for Birch. Here's Lowry. He's coming off a 13-point game against Sacramento.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Now here's Little, trailing by 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Anderson from the arc. Here's Gobert. Another miss by Minnesota.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And there's a whistle that goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Lowry. Rose with the block. And he's able to get it back.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Here's Shamet. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Pass to Fultz. And he banks in the lane.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Edwards passes to Anderson. Little kicks to Edwards. Over Fultz. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Kyle Anderson getting physical with the defense that time. That helps him draw the contact.
The Timberwolves shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And here's Fultz. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Fultz against Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Little with the ball. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And you see Little so athletic, it's hard not to get physical with him when you're guarding.
The Timberwolves have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. That free throw, no good.
And lots of intrigue around Nasir Little and how it is that his game is going to evolve. Since entering the league, he's consistently worked on developing all of his abilities. Shooting, defense, rebounding. And the sky's the limit here.
Good on the second free throw. Suns leading by 3. The pass to Shamet. Here's Birch, defended by Gobert. Birch, the pass to Fultz. No good with the triple. Minnesota's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And the basket by Lowry.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Kyle Lowry has an incredibly sharp mind for the game of basketball, doesn't he, Brent?
Kyle thinks the game just so well out there. You drop him in any situation, and he's going to figure it out. So for any team, he's a great floor leader. And he's one of those guys that in clutch moments you know is going to come through. That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Lowry finds Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
And if he gets looks that plainly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is off.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
He hits the second from the line.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Passes it to Shamet. Back to Rose. And it's Lowry with the rebound. And so Lowry will bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Gobert. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Gobert's got his second basket of the night.
And for Little, that's a quality find right there, just dropping that pass.
Fultz looking around. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Good D by Anderson. And so a tie game here as we end this low-scoring first quarter. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Here they are, your Suns.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Minnesota with the ball. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Scott is out there with Durant, and it's Hill in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Garnett. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
And so here's Phoenix following the 3 by Minnesota. Hill up top. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Ball finds Hill. Suns moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Durant. From beyond the arc. Kept alive. Here.
Oh! Yes, sir. Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. The Suns shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Now, here is Hill. Right now, he's averaging 11 points a game. Booker against Edwards. Fires from the line. Booker, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Edwards with it. Started now by Durant. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Captain Clutch. A three-pointer, no good. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Hill. It's deflected. Booker against Edwards. It's stolen by Hill. And now the Suns, a fast break. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks.
Find the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Scott. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside Edwards. Pass to Garnett. Nice D from Durant.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about...
They are just killing him on the interior.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Durant. On the wing hill. And that one is off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
And here's Phoenix. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Paul passes to Scott. Oh, Paul in position. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Here's Captain Clutch. Scott pulls it in. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Edwards, that's good.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now here is Hill. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the pass to Booker. Now here's Scott, defended by Towns. Shoots from the elbow. Scott can't get it to go.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant. And you look at Anthony Edwards. And GA, he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with a tremendous swagger.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And it's tied up with that one. Now here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him. Passes to Durant. Dishes it to Hill. For 3, Booker. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists in the game.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
Oh, here's Edwards. He has 5. There's Captain Clutch. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And finished off by Scott. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Porter finds Garnett. Offensive rebound. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Right side Hill. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Hill's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns. And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get 1 to go, get back on track.
So for the Suns, Ken Burch is checked in for Durant. Markelle Fultz comes in for Devin Booker. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Paul. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Lowry comes in for Edwards. Now, here's Lowry. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Captain Clutch. And that time, also a missed shot. Suns leading by 7. Now, Fultz. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
He scored again. Oh, snap.
Has the respect of the defense already. Sometimes they have to settle for whacking him on the way up.
The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Fultz.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
The Suns making a switch here. Porter's checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Anderson's checked in. And so Fultz nails them both.
And the length and speed of Fultz makes him deadly. Excellent at shooting the ball and a super aggressive defender.
Now here's Lowry.
Minnesota down by 9. What they gonna do? Uh-oh.
Anderson right side.
Here we go.
What
is still by Markelle Fultz? Uh-oh.
And up the court come the Suns.
Oh, he dunked on this one down. Oh,
yeah. Awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Kicks it to Gobert. Here's Captain Clutch. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Pass to Lowry. Right wing, 5 on the clock.
He missed it. Let's go.
No good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot.
Got the ball back. Gobert.
And can't find a way to get the embers going.
To Otto Porter.
Kicks to Fultz.
To Markelle Fultz.
Over Porter.
Markelle Fultz. Missed it. Oh, damn.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Porter looking it over. Outside for Lowry. Gobert down low. Guarded by Porter. Will it go? Gobert,
missed
no
it.
good.
Damn.
Phoenix has gone 1 or 2 on 3 pointers here in the second quarter.
Cooking.
Up top, Fultz. Guarded by Porter. Porter passes to Rhodes. Here's Scott. And the foul on Ken Burch. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Andrew Shamet checked in for Fultz. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Little, he's checked in for Captain Clutch. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. Pass to Anderson. Porter inside. He's covered by Shamet. Gobert trying to get open. Offensive rebound. Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice to see Porter Jr. get aggressive, not settle for a J, and take it into the defense.
And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
He's off on the first.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the league by storm.
And he can't hit the second. Suns leading by 11. Here's Shamet. The putback.
Oh, good putback. Let's go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there.
2 shots.
And in time,
got it.
Probably a statue in his honor as well.
They're killing Minnesota. This is terrible.
Free throw drops for Lowry.
And when we're talking about guys who just can think the game of basketball while they're playing it, Kyle Lowry is up there with the best. It just shows up in every aspect of his game.
And so Lowry nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Scott against Gobert. Scott the pass to Rose. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Rose has got the lead up to 13 now for Phoenix.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
And there's the
call. Good defense.
That's his first foul.
Tough to recover when you continue to turn the basketball over at this rate.
Outside Porter. Back to Rose. On the wing, Scott. He had a
3-pointer
in the last game against the Utah Jazz.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor
DeAndre
first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Now here's Porter. It's a 16-point game. The wide open shot by Little. They get the rebound.
No bucket.
And it's blocked by Scott. Shamet the pass to Scott.
Post game. This is Scott right there. Damn.
It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
One shot.
That's good from Scott.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive.
19, wow.
That's a huge part of his game.
Now here's Little. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Suns leading by 19. Outside Porter. The pass to Shamet. Porter with the steal. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And finished off by Porter.
What quickness from Porter. He gets the steal and flies up the floor to convert on that play.
Rose surveying the D. Passes it to Scott.
Minnesota's getting clobbered. Oh, goodness.
Fader on the way. And that
he
one goes
luckily
long.
missed that one.
From deep
Can you
three-point
make it?
range,
Nope.
and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's
This is really bad for Minnesota. Richie does
17-point
team to
lead
get
heading into the
clobbered.
break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, they made a run there at the end. How did that happen?
We didn't do a good job of closing the half. We got to contain them from not making shots. You know, we just got to do a better job.
We'll see if you can do that. Thanks, Carl. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
And Shaq, what did you think about Minnesota?
First question,
has 4
why can't
points.
they hold on to the ball?
Sad.
I mean, they've been loose as heck with it, Ernie. Not even getting a shot up on several possessions. Even if you take a bad shot, there's a chance it goes in, or you get offensive board. But hold on to the ball.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Karl Anthony Towns, Garnett out there with Captain Clutch. Then there's Lowry, and it's Porter at the 2. Captain Clutch. That's good.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Hooker the pass to Durant. Right side Hill. Going inside. Hooker trying to free himself up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
When you guard CP3, you just can't allow him to do whatever he wants. He's just too good.
Suns have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And so Paul nails both of them. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
Kevin Porter Jr. 1 shot.
One shot.
And Porter, no good on that one. Suns leading by 15. Paul passes to Hill. Lowry against Paul. Pass to Scott. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Porter. He kicks to Lowry. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
And Kyle Lowry, such a bulldog out there at the point guard position, just not afraid to go down inside, mix it up.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And so Lowry nails both of them. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. And it's Towns missing. The Suns shooting here about 46% for the game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when we're talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Free throw drops for Hill. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Timberwolves trail by 16. Outside, Porter throws it up high. And that one's good. Towns has got his first 2 points of the night.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. Hill looking around. It's Durant on the wing. Hill passes to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Hill inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
24. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
The first free throw is good. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The pass to Captain Clutch. Pass to Edwards. Over Booker. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Edwards against Booker. Shot from 12. Yep, that one goes. Booker's got 9 points.
Such a capable scorer from the mid-range. He just knows how to make that work for him.
Edwards passes to Lowry. Here's Captain Clutch. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Paul. Durant against Towns. Here's Scott. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Lowry. For the 3. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Down low, here's Booker, and he lays it straight in. And 11 points for Devin Booker.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Markelle Fultz has checked in for the Suns.
Coming onto the floor for your Suns, Markelle Fultz.
On offense, here are the Suns. Good momentum, 8 straight points. The dish now to Scott. Outside, KD. And here's Fultz. 3-pointer. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Captain Clutch has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Misses off the left iron. Phoenix leading by 22.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
Kyle Lowry, 3rd personal foul, 4th team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
Taking 2 shots.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Phoenix making some changes. Ken Burks has checked in for Scott. And Porter subbed in for Durant. And a change for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in. That one misses. Brent, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time when you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth. and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Fast break, Minnesota. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Phoenix ball.
Landry Shamet checked in for the Suns. Rose comes in for Devin Booker. Anderson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Fultz. He has 7. Out to the right wing. Birch with it. Guarded now by Anderson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Kyle Anderson. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for your Suns, Cam Birch. At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Pass to Anderson. Here's Garnett, and he uses the glass on the layup. Garnett's got 8 points.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
And there's the pass to Shamet. Back to Fultz. Minnesota with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Lowry against Rose. Inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Lowry. 7 points for Rudy Gobert.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
Outside Porter. Kicks to Rose. Porter trying to free himself up. Passes it to Birch. Goes up again. Good on the jump shot. He's got 7.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Outside Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play here in the third. Lowry against Rose. 5 to shoot. Here's Garnett. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Shoots the ball as well as any big. Very versatile out on the floor. Garnett draws a lot of contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
KD's checked in for the Suns. Hill comes in for Landry Shamet. And then for Minnesota, Captain Clutch, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And Porter subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here's Porter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. On the basket by Rose.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Captain Clutch. He has 6. It's good from long range.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Porter against Rose. Back to Fultz. There's a minute left in the third quarter. That one falls. Fultz has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And Fultz is tough to contain. Even when you rough him up, he still gets the job done.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Captain Clutch. Here's Garnett. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And Phoenix making a change here. Scott's checked in.
What's up?
Here's Fultz. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Rose. Outside Hill. Pass to Fultz. It's back to Hill. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. From 17 feet out. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Rose. Here's Captain Clutch. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
3-point field goal.
Porter's got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Phoenix, 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Phoenix leading by 13. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Hill is out there with Durant, and it's Scott in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Outside Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Scott can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Captain Clutch, and he converts the layup. Captain Clutch has got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Minnesota.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Now, here is Hill. Outside, KD. Over Garnett. Durant, no good. And here are the Timberwolves. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. The pass to Porter. All sorts of time. Phoenix grabs the miss. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Left side, Scott. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got assist number 5 here tonight.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Now, here's Porter. Passes it to Captain Clutch. Puts one up from 19. No good. The Suns go the other way with it.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Durant, no good. Timberwolves trail by 13 to the middle. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Here comes some T-shirts. Get up out of your seats, everybody.
Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Lowry in for Edwards. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thank you, David. Paul with the buckets.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Garnett kicks to low. Pass to Captain Clutch. Back to Lowry. To the inside. Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And you would expect a quality play like that from a quality guard like Kyle Lowry.
Booker outside. Hill passes to KD. He kicks it to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Over Garnett. KD's shot is off.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Captain Clutch passes to Lowry. Down low, here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force, and Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Paul outside. And Hill has it in the corner. It's Durant on the wing. That one a little long. Timberwolves trail by 13. Captain Clutch passes to Lowry. The teardrop falls in.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Booker outside. Pass to Hill. Here's Scott. No good with the layup. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Porter passes to Captain Clutch. And the pass to Lowry. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Garnett's got it back down to single digits for the Timberwolves.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Passes it to Captain Clutch. And ball over to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Minnesota with the ball. On the wing, Porter. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Captain Clutch. The offensive rebound. Suns leading by 11. Grant Hill on the wing. Pass to Durant. Fades and shoots. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 6 assists now in the game.
Because of the physical skills and the versatile approach, it's hard not to run plays through Durant pretty much every time down the floor.
Now, here's Lowry. Here's Garnett, and it's blocked by Scott. Kicks it out to Booker. Pass to Scott. Left side, KD. That one's not going to go. Timberwolves trail by 13. To the paint. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. The pass to Scott. Fires from deep. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Suns leading by 11. Booker outside. Here's Scott, and finished off by Scott.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And the Timberwolves call time. You look at Fresh, what a contribution.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Fresh.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Lowry with the ball. Outside, Porter. Here's Captain Clutch. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Scott's the 17-footer. Hill, no good.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team. And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
And the Suns call time.
All right, Suns fans, here come your Suns dancers. Get on your feet and give a warm welcome to your dancers. That was your Soul Dancers dance team, everyone. Get loud for them once again.
Ball finds Hill. And here's Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It's on Kevin Garnett.
I like when Devin Booker's decisive about forcing the action. It's clear the defense is respecting his ability to score the ball.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Timberwolves trail by 12. Lowry dishes to Garnett. Fades away. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight. Lowry against Paul. He dishes it to Scott. Shoots over Towns. The fader. Scott can't get it to go. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Captain Clutch passes to Towns. Here's Garnett. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Kevin Garnett taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that brings them within single digits. And both free throws good from Garnett. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Booker outside. Outside Hill. Dishes it to KD. Hill trying to break free. Excellent D there from Garnett. Timberwolves trail by 8. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Booker the bounce pass. Hill passes to Durant. Shot clock at 5. Phoenix needs to get off the shot. And the basket by Hill.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 10. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Suns here with a different look. Landale's checked in. Biyombo checks in for Kevin Durant. Hampton, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Chris Paul. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. George Niang, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Joe Ingles comes in for Captain Clutch. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Kevin Porter. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Kyle Lowry. And here are the Suns now. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Hill has the open look, and the three ball is good. And the Suns lead by 11.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control. Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Now here's Fultz. So the Suns win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, make a difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, what does a win like this do for you at this time of the season?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
We'll see if we can keep it going again. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Craig Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.